If every aisle looked the same, would you still call it a choice? Some say our elections aren't all that different. This is how it really works. Running for president. Why we don't have more choices. Meet Jane. She wants to run for president, not because she's rich or famous, but because she wants to help her country as an independent. Her first challenge? Getting on the ballot in all 50 states. To do that, Jane needs to collect 865,000 valid signatures across all 50 states under a maze of confusing state-by-state rules. The cost? Over $20 million just to get on the ballot. But let's say Jane makes it through all that. She beats the odds, and now she's ready to build a campaign. While Jane works from a folding table with passionate volunteers, major parties have multi-million-dollar machines already in motion. The major parties get millions in taxpayer dollars for their primary elections, money they use to maintain their grip on power. Meanwhile, they've locked up every resource, voter data, fundraising tools, and media connections, all locked behind party membership. Major parties have exclusive access to powerful campaign tools with loyal donors who've given billions over decades. They have created an entire ecosystem of high-paid consultants who rarely work with outsiders. For Jane, everything costs more, takes longer, and starts from zero. Just another way the system keeps outsiders out. Despite all these barriers, let's imagine Jane somehow builds a campaign. Now comes the hardest part, actually winning votes. But wait, there's a problem. Even if Jane is popular, she's not even invited to the debates. Why is that? Since 1988, presidential debates have been controlled by the Commission on Presidential Debates, created by the Democrats and Republicans themselves. In 1992, independent candidate Ross Perot made it onto the debate stage and connected with voters who were tired of politics as usual. After Ross Perot's strong showing, the Debate Commission changed the rules, and in 2000, they created a new barrier. The rule? You need 15% in national polls to debate. But how does a candidate get 15% support if voters don't get to hear their ideas? Well, Ralph Nader and Jill Stein went so far as to try and simply sit in the audience at a debate. What happened? They were forcibly removed. And how does the media cover third-party efforts? Spoiler: radical, dangerous, and unqualified. Dangerous to who? The system doesn't just block independence, it limits ideas, discourse, and voting options. And if Jane somehow overcomes all these obstacles and starts gaining real support, she faces the final boss. Both major political parties have money-raising machines. They have bank accounts for party communications, caucuses, committees, leadership committees, and the list goes on. All this money gets directed to support the most important elections, like the presidency, and we didn't even get to super PACs yet. In 2024, billionaires funneled over $1.6 billion into campaigns, with nearly 80% going to just two candidates. These super PACs run parallel campaigns, buying ads, shaping narratives, and applying pressure, all legally separate but strategically aligned. We don't have a level playing field. Candidates who join a major party start on third base. Jane doesn't just have to run faster. She has to compete in a game where the parties throw in a new rule anytime someone else might win it. Our political system isn't just biased against independent candidates. It's designed to protect the two-party system. So next time you hear someone say, "Why don't we get better choices for president?" Now you know how it really works. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe.